Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am going over my project pan today. So this is a 4-month update. I'm just going to go over the products that I have used up since my last one and which ones that I did a big dent in since the last 4-month update, and then the new products I'm going to put in to replace the ones I've used up. So it's like a 10 product like rotation of using up every 4 months. I'm just going to update y'all every 4 months on what my progress is. Alright, so the first thing is the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. And I have used it up, which is a mascara, so you're supposed to like throw it away after it's used up anyways, but I really loved this mascara and I feel like this is my favorite mascara I have ever used so far. But I have found a drugstore dupe for it, I have a feeling. Well, something very similar. So this one lengthens very good and volumizes very well. It's not too keen on rolling my lashes or separating them very much. Now, I figured this one with the Benefit Roller Lash, which is good at lengthening, separation, and rolling. And this one's good at volumizing and lengthening. I prefer the volumizing over the rolling, I guess, but if this one with the Benefit Roller Lash would be like holy grail status for real, but they're both like, you know, 20 something dollars a piece, so I'm not gonna pay $40 just for, you know, however long mascaras last, you know, normally like 4 months for me. With the last month I'm putting like saline drops in it. But I feel like I found a dupe for this, and it is the Maybelline Colossal Mascara. I feel like it does the same thing as this, except for this one takes 3 coats as this one takes only 2. But there's a big price difference, and this one's a lot more convenient to get because I don't have an Ulta or Sephora near me. So yeah, I'm probably just going to end up getting these more often. So, but I did use it up and I did really enjoy it. Will I repurchase again? Probably not. But do I recommend it? I do recommend it a lot. The next thing that I used up was the original Rcma No Color Powder. As you can tell, I completely used it up except for that little bit. I don't even think you can see it. There. But I'm not gonna worry about that. It's kind of hard to get out. It's just getting caught around the edges, and that's not even enough to set my under eye. So, but I really loved this Rcma No Color Powder. I recommend it. I do see myself repurchasing it, but right now I have to use up what I have in my collection already before I repurchase any kind of powder, but I definitely recommend it. I'm sad to see it go. The next thing I used up was the Maybelline matte lipstick in the color Nude Embrace. There it is. I did not know there's that much product inside. See that big gap? Like, I used my lip pencil for like a month trying to use the last little bit out. But this is a very nice lipstick and I definitely recommend. Will I repurchase? Probably not, just because I like to venture out, try new colors, try new formulas, but I definitely recommend it. And I do have another different color of this same brand and formula as this, so yeah. The next thing I used up was the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation in Creamy and Vanilla. I loved this foundation, absolutely loved it. This and the Maybelline Better Skin Foundation is my ultimate favorites I've had this year, and I really enjoyed this little thing, but I used it all up, so yeah. Thing I used completely up was the Wet n Wild Mega Glow contouring palette. But yeah, so it had the lighter shade on one side and then the contouring shade on the other, and I used them both completely up. I was not expecting that, but I definitely see me repurchasing this one because the setting side, the lighter side was so good. Like, it was ultimate, and it's so easy to buy at the drugstore. I mean, it's Wet n Wild, and it's cruelty free, and it's cheap, and it was just great. Great on the setting powder. I wish they had the setting powder like as the whole pan size, because I definitely would be getting it again, which I am. I think I am going to be repurchasing this. I'm just not right now because I'm using other stuff as my setting powders right now. And as far as the contouring side, I really enjoyed that. I never really used contour before getting this product and trying to pan it. I was thinking I was going to have to use it for shadow because I didn't know how to contour at all, but I'm kind of learning, and this palette helped me learn how to do that. And I really love this palette. I do see myself repurchasing it in the future when I use up my other products I already have in my collection, and I definitely recommend it for anybody looking for a good setting and contouring palette. The next thing I totally used up was the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the color Soft Brown. This was a very nice eyebrow pencil. I really enjoyed it. It went on very well. I hardly used this bristle part just because my brows ain't like bad anyways. I feel like I'm not going to be repurchasing it just because it's like over the $20 price point, and like I said before, my brows are not that bad. I can use just a brown eyeshadow and fill in my brows and they're fine. I totally love my brows as they are. I just use like something to fill in this, you know, because I got a nervous habit of plucking my eyebrows out when I'm nervous and stuff, or just to do it. But so I'll have those gaps and I like to fill them in. So that's the only thing I need an eyebrow product for, really, because I enjoy my natural brows. So I feel like 20 bucks is just not worth it to me. I can just use the brown eyeshadow, but I definitely recommend it for people to try out. It was a really nice product. Definitely recommend. I just don't see myself rebuying. Okay, on to the 4 products that was in my last project pan that I have done a big gap on but have not completely used up. The first thing is the Lancome La Base Pro Makeup Primer. When last time I used this, it was really new, and as you can tell, it's right here. I actually need to mark them. Hold on a second. Alright, so I said this was new before, and now I'm all the way down to that line. I'm not going to worry about putting the date on it just because I know I'm going to use this on my next pan. I know I'm going to use that much by 4 months, because I used that much in 4 months. I know I can use this last bit in 4 months. But it's the Lancome La Base Pro Face Primer, and I do recommend this, and I actually see myself buying it again just because it was so wonderful. See, the only thing I think this really helps me with is it not looking like a desert on my face, because I have dry, sensitive skin. So it has no fragrance to it, so it doesn't irritate my skin at all. It smooths out any dry imperfections I have on my face, especially around my nose area. Like, makeup just breaks up right there, like for no reason. It just looks like it just comes off and breaks up and looks like you can tell I have foundation on my face when I don't use this. And it also looks like I'm 20, like if you look closer to my face, you can see pores and you can see lines and you can see like cracks in my foundation and stuff like that. But with this, I don't see not nearly as much, even on my worst days of makeup. So I really love this stuff. Definitely recommend it. Definitely probably repurchase it, even though it is expensive. The next thing that I had in my other projects that I am trying to finish up is this Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer. Okay, so ignore this because I was holding it up like this and I was trying to put September or SEP for September, but I realized I don't keep it like this. So I should have marked it like, you know, like that. So I don't really know how much product's in this anyway, so I can't really guess. But I want to say it's like halfway used up or maybe a little bit less than half. So I might not be empty with this on the next go around, but if not, I know I will be by the next like 8 months from now. So yeah, far as the quality of it, yes, I'm definitely going to be using it up. I don't recommend this one. I would recommend the Black Radiance eyeshadow primer, which is my favorite so far that I have used, over the Wet n Wild one. But it is convenient to get this one. I mean, the Black Radiance is too. I would choose Black Radiance over this Wet n Wild one, but it's definitely usable and I am going to use it up. Alright, the next and my biggest project that I have been working on is this Hard Candy eyeshadow palette. I won it in the giveaway this last December of 2016, and yes, it has 9 eyeshadows in it, and as you can tell, I have panned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of the 9. I'm almost done with that one. I'll be working on this one next time. I've dabbled in that one just because it's a pretty color, but I try to focus on one at a time. But yeah, so I'm sure I will be done with this. I'm almost positive I'll be done with this whole thing by next update, and by New Year's I'm pretty sure I will have this totally used up and out. Which this, I'm sorry, but it was like a holiday like thing. I cannot find it on the internet at all to even link it down below for you guys to find. But this Hard Candy eyeshadow palettes, I mean, from this one, that's all the ones I've had before, but I really love these. So I really see myself venturing out and looking at other eyeshadow palettes Hard Candy has, and I recommend them, and I definitely see myself rebuying Hard Candy eyeshadow palettes. I loved this palette so much, as you can clearly tell. The next thing I have is the Becca Jaclyn Hill Champagne Face Palette Collection. I really can't tell. I already, like, it's been wore out. It's been wore out. I also got this in a December giveaway this last December of 2016, and I have been using the heck out of it. It has some pretty shades in here. So, okay. This one was Champagne Pop. This one was Champagne Pop, and that one was the one I was emptying out, which this is not the right color. I mean, I used it completely up. I just repressed this one, which is, okay, I can't pronounce the word, but I'll have it here on the screen. But I just put that blush down here. That way my makeup brush could fit there better. But I did use up Champagne Pop completely. And the next one I want to dabble in is this one, which is called Prosecco Pop. It is beautiful. It's what I have on my face today. There it is. It's really beautiful. I love it. And Champagne Pop, I really love that. Do I see myself repurchasing these? Probably so, maybe not, just because of the price point and the availability. I think I would, oh, sorry for that. I think I would rather just like venture out, try different brands, and you know, drugstore things that work just as good, but I really enjoyed this and I recommend them. I just don't see myself repurchasing it just because of the price points. Alright, new things that I'm putting in this 10 grow pan project thing is the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat powder foundation. It's what I have on today, and I really enjoy this. It does what it says. You stay matte but not flat. Like I said before, I have dry sensitive skin and this does not bother me. It doesn't make my skin feel like flat. It just stays matte. It definitely would consider repurchasing it, and I definitely recommend it. So what it looks like on the inside for y'all to know how much I have used up. There it is. That's how much I have used up. So I've already hit pan on it, but I'm pretty sure I can use this whole thing by the next update. The next thing I want to try to use up is the LA Girl Pro Concealer High Definition Concealer. And I really like this concealer. It's really good for full coverage or when you feel like you have really bad under eyes that day. I really love this product. I just made my mark. So I think I have used it all the way up to that line, holding it this way. And I'm pretty sure I can get done with this by New Year's. I'm pretty sure I can use it all up. The next thing I want to try to use up is the NYX Wonder pencil in light Clair. It's just like for what I use it basically only for is for my under waterline. Yeah. I definitely probably won't use this up. I don't even know how to mark this. I guess I'll put it on a piece of paper and mark my progress down. But I really like it. It's smooth and it stays pretty good. I've had this on for probably about 2 hours. It's still there. So yeah, I like it. Definitely recommend it, and probably will repurchase this exact one if I ever use it up. The next thing I'm going to use up is the Milani Colossal Mascara. It's the waterproof one. I really enjoy this mascara like I previously said. But yes, it takes 3 coats. And I really enjoy this one. I think this will be a rebuy, and I definitely repurchase it. I definitely will repurchase, and I definitely recommend it to anybody that likes waterproof mascaras that needs lengthening and volumizing. This is great for that. It's not good for separation. It does clump a little bit, and it doesn't roll your lashes or curl your lashes any. But if you don't mind that, if you just want something volumizing and lengthening, this one's it. The next thing I want to use up is this Estee Lauder cream lipstick, all day lipstick in pink toffee. This has been discontinued, but I've had it in my collection and I'm ready to use it up. I'm almost done with it, so this probably will only take another month. But like, it's already used up like that, but I have a little bit left inside there. I've been using my lip brush to get the rest out and putting on my lips. That's not what's on my lips today, but I have been using it every day for like the last month, and I will continue this, and I'm pretty sure I'll be done with it in a month, but I definitely will be done with it by New Year's. And my last thing I'm going to put in this is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Spray and Set, and it is pretty much almost empty too, so I know I'll be done with this probably within this month. If I had to guess where it is, it would probably be right above the letters right here. And yes, this is a good spray from the drugstore. I won't be repurchasing it just because it's not cruelty free and because of the price point for the drugstore, and I want to venture out and try new setting sprays. I prefer the Pixie green tea, some kind of face mist over this one, but it is, I mean, I'm about done with it. I'm gonna use it up. It's nice. It's just nothing I want to repurchase. Alright, that's the end of my project pan, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all next time, buddies. Bye! I'm getting so sad. I have to throw it away now. Contour in the